Hey guys, it's Dan Book Nook Noggin, and I wanted to share with you guys this newer Nightwing book. This is Nightwing Volume 1, Leaping into the Light. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this one is because it's been quite a while since I've read a really good Batman family book. And yeah, this one is kind of where it's at. Written by Tom Taylor, who has done work on Deceased, Injustice. Also along with the artist Bruno Redondo. I found this to be a very mature, kind of thoughtful superhero book, which I'm going to say thoughtful because a lot of times when you get superhero books, you don't really get that much thought process into the character development. It's just all kind of wham, bam, kind of fighting, pow kind of shit. And I feel like this writer really kind of did Dick Grayson really well. I love the developments with Dick Grayson as the character of Nightwing. Of course, he's not in Gotham. This takes place in Bloodhaven, which is another fictional city in the DC universe. And like I said, I kind of like the development of the Nightwing character. We see it's kind of like that Robin Hood kind of idea where, Nightwing realizes it takes money to help change the world, and he's going to do that to try to make the world a better place. Of course, you got your corrupt politicians, you got your gangsters, and then we've got, Barbara Gordon, who is Batgirl / Oracle, kind of helping him along, and they're not quite sure what their relationship is, and Nightwing adopts a puppy, and I forgot what he decides to call her, but it's a cute little name, revolving around the Bat theme. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I do know that quite a few of my friends on Goodreads also enjoyed it as well. Don't get me wrong, it's not one of those books where you're going to be reading a whole lot of text, but there's not really much action going on with it. I mean, it was well done, well crafted. There were some fight scenes, but then in the downtime, it wasn't like meaningless drivel kind of chat, text boxes to read. It actually had some good, character development, which I found really strong with this book. I gave this a 4 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads. If you are somebody who really appreciates and loves to see those thoughtful kind of books, books that, they want to set out to make the world a better place, and that, that starts with being a better person, then I think you're really going to get something out of this book. It was really good. And plus we learned a little bit about the Flying Graysons. There was a little bit more about their background. We find a new family member for Dick Grayson. That was really super interesting. Like I said, this is all out. I hope that they keep this guy writing this storyline. I hope they keep working on this book because, like I said, I really got something out of it. I mean, sometimes you get a DC book and it just turns out to be absolute trash because it's just fighting and there's not much substance to it. Like, to be honest with you, I can see why they moved Wonder Woman to a digital online-only book. Because, or maybe they're doing that with a few of these books. Like, I don't know, I think this one, I don't know if it has single issues. Let's see. Yeah, it's got single magazine form. Nightwing's numbers 78 through 83, copyright 2021. So, good to hear that some of these books are still being published in their single issue formats. And I can see why that Wonder Woman I read was published only digitally because it was a stinker. That's all I got for you guys. There's not really too much more I can say about this book. And they introduced this really cool kind of villain who steals people's hearts. So there was kind of that little side story going on as well. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, 4 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads. If you live in the U.S., you want to help support my channel, I will have a link to Amazon down below. If you happen to live outside the U.S., I will have my coffee link as well. Feel free to donate a coffee or two. Help support my channel. If you came here looking for recommendations and reviews and all that jazz. Hit that subscriber button, and while you're there, hit that notification bell. This has been Dan. This has been Nightwing, Volume 1, Leaping into the Light. A lot's going on with Dick Grayson Nightwing. He had a traumatic brain injury and all that, and, you know, it's good to see he still comes out swinging. Till next time, stay healthy and be good to each other.